sit on a problem because you have less people, or you have to tackle the problem. Then number two, is enforcement only for police or every citizen? For example, there's somebody who was asking that as a police, how are you going to tackle corruption? Corruption is for everybody. Corruption is everywhere in this
procedure.
Country. I'm coming to the point.
Procedure, Madam Chair.
Procedure takes procedure, right? Procedure.
I don't know whether we are proceeding well if the officer from the police is going to ask us questions.
It's a
because
discussion.
all you expect is answers from you where you don't have them, you say you don't have.
Okay.
Otherwise, we are asking questions for answers.
Okay. Thank you.
Officer,
Chair.
can we keep to the script? Please answer the questions.
Chair,
that the deputy has
a honorable member who asked about corruption. My take on this is, yes, corruption is a very, very big problem in this country. Very complex disease, which is everywhere. We must work collectively. We must work, all of us, as a team in this country. And we fight this problem. Every leader in this country is duty bound to ensure that corruption does not happen in his area of jurisdiction. This is how we shall manage this problem. That's my take on that. Now, about this implementation of the sub-county model, of course, this is the way to go, and we are going to take it in a phased manner, the way the Deputy IG has illustrated. So we shall first consider the areas with a high crime rate, because
okay, but to my question, like I had asked, do you currently have the capacity, yes or no, in case it's passed?
No.
Okay. Perfect.
We don't have the capacity, but we are building towards that. Honorable Chair, the other point I wanted to comment about is there's a honorable member who proposed we need to do a lot of capacity building, mindset change, and then dissemination of information. As we rightly noted, we are not everywhere, but if the public knows that maybe it is illegal to drink or sell alcohol during this time, that member of the public can call and communicate, can even call any leader here, and any leader here can call police or whoever is near there to take action. So I believe if we go out there and we teach, we send out information, we shall achieve a lot. Then there's also another concern on what other crimes probably are associated with alcohol and drugs maybe. We've seen sexual and gender-based violence cases also. We've seen murders, even suicide cases, because when some of these people kill themselves and we do autopsy, every suicide case we have to take off samples for drugs and alcohol levels, and you'll find that some of them there's alcohol content when results come back from the government analytical laboratory. So there are so many other crimes that are associated with alcohol. Then the other point was on alcohol intake on lakes and water bodies vis-a-vis the income that comes in and tourists and all that. Honorable Chair and members, from my experience, I remember I was in the middle of this bad incident, this the Templar boat accident. And then some other cases where we have maybe few bodies, 3, 10, 13, that we usually handle in this country. It is very difficult to say that maybe you limit only the captain, but you allow the passengers to enjoy. Actually, the problem is not with the captain. The problem is with these people. When they overdrink and whatever, you find they're taking only one side, and then the thing does what? It capsizes. Even some may want even to jump over. When the captain is alone in his cabin, he cannot control these people. So for me, I believe if a decision is taken, even these other people who are going really to enjoy, the law should really be able to catch them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Chair. Through the IGP, I've been listening keenly to.
When you look at this bill and your submission, majority of the colleagues have talked about it. Could you give us these aggregated statistics compiled by Uganda Police on the road carnages, the casual factors being excessive consumption of alcohol, as you have insinuated here, and also on domestic violence? I think majority of my colleagues hinted on it, Honorable Mwichiche, Honorable Gaffan, majority of them here. You have also alluded that excessive consumption of alcohol has led to domestic violence. Could we also have those statistics? Because, honorable members, some still think it may not be alcohol alone. And so if we have the statistics, we'll be able to differentiate.
And I see it is clocking to 10 p.m. I buy my crate. And sit there. And I drink until morning. There is nobody selling, but people are drinking. Practically, I want you to comment about this proposal. You know, Ugandans are very clever. The proposal is only talking about no selling after 10. So people will buy in bulk and sit. You will not penalize them for drinking beyond the allowed time because the proposal is talking about selling. I want to hear your comment on that, but most especially the implementation bit of it, because it is on you.
Their proposal was to stop people from opening up bars and encouraging people to drink from home. But sometimes we have to ask ourselves, why do people drink at home? I have an experience. I bought not Waraja as such, but a bottle of Amarula, and left. I used to drink at home. But whenever you could go home, you would find your children, you could find them very happy. So I was wondering, why were they very happy? Because they could access my Amarula. So I stopped. I no longer do that. But still, you see, why do people drink from bars? You know, sometimes it's for, when you have sometimes stress, sometimes for enjoyment, but sometimes people are stressed. So when you take alcohol at home and you are stressed, maybe because you have some home issues, you end up becoming even much more violent than when you drink from bars. And as my colleagues have mentioned, when you take alcohol home, the children will access. You know, children can access anything sweet, sour, or bitter. Unless if they know it is a drug, they will not take. But when not is a beer, whether it is sweet, whether it is sour, they will take, they will taste, and they will keep on tasting until they become addicted. So with this number 3, that is for me close to, you have to be very careful about this. Then on number